The age of kings and rulers ended in 1776. The Founding Fathers had envisioned a country where the individual could live free from tyranny. I come here today in support of SJR 2, the Convention of States, because it helps to restore the ideals of liberty and individualism. Federal power has gotten out of hand. The national debt is rising with no end in sight. Regulations are creating arbitrary barriers to entry for new businesses. But why is this happening? Government has increasingly attained more power than what is understood in its proper role. That proper role of government is to protect the rights of its citizens. Each individual has the right to their own life, liberty, property, and pursuit of happiness. The only means by which those rights can be infringed upon is if another individual initiates force upon them. For example, the initiation of physical force, the threat to initiate physical force, coercion, or fraud. This is the task of a government, a proper government. Its basic task, its only moral justification, and the reason why men do need a government. A government is the means of placing the retaliatory use of physical force under objective control, under objectively defined laws. A proper government is only a policeman acting as an agent of man's self-defense, and as such may resort to force only against those who start the use of force. The only proper functions of a government are the police to protect you from domestic criminals, the military to protect you from foreign invaders, and the courts to protect your property and contracts from breach or fraud by others and to settle disputes by rational rules according to objective law. But a government that initiates the employment of force against men who had forced no one, the employment of armed compulsion against disarmed victims, is a nightmare infernal machine designed to annihilate morality. Such a government reverses its only moral purpose and switches from the role of protector to the role of man's deadliest enemy, from the role of policeman to the role of a criminal vested with the right to the wielding of violence against victims deprived of the right of self-defense. I urge all who are listening to support SJR 2 for the purpose of defending individual rights and promoting human prosperity. Thank you for your time.
I've just met like the kindest, most welcoming people who have made me feel empowered.